How we doing out there? Well, hey, let's talk about FATF, what they're doing, new regulations. We got hit by them today. This morning, froze our crypto account, one of our platforms. The KYC is extreme. We want to know everything about even the wallets where our mining devices are going into, though those wallets are private. They're trying to take away all of our privacy. This is not a good thing. Let's talk about that a little bit, how it's affecting us, because that means that we're not going to have private property. The agenda for 2030 by the World Economic Forum is to take away all of our private property and our privacy. They're trying to say now anybody who has privacy is criminal, or they want to do criminal things. They're trying to make us all look bad. If you don't get a vaccine, or if you want to maintain privacy or a cold wallet, you're a bad guy, bad person. You're hiding something. That's not the truth. They just want our money. They want to take it all from us. So let's talk about that a little bit today. DeFi IoT Latin America, where we simply investigate and bring you the truth. Hello out there in the crypto world. Well, we're back again. Today I'm trying to get 2 videos out, finishing up from the iHub Global Conference and what we concluded from that. The other is I would like to get back to our crypto news. There's a lot going on in the crypto world right now. As you know, new highs in Bitcoin, Ethereum, etc. Even Cardano's starting to move some now. Helium, look at Helium. It's incredible. Helium's done. In fact, investments we made even just 4 months ago have already quadrupled. And so we started taking out. We left our original capital in. We put some more aside to be able to, and we put it in USDT. And we're leaving it there to when if it corrects some, then we're going to buy some more Helium. Now, you know, we work with Helium hotspots that mine Helium as well. So we're able to pull some of that Helium out and be able to buy some hotspots. That's what we've done, and be able to keep growing that Helium. And then, so as we go forward, doesn't matter what the price is, we mine that coin for whatever value it's at. So that's a plus to the mining. That's why we're very pro on the actual, not really mining. You're creating rewards. It's a reward system for bringing online the actual network, right? And same with GPU mining or ASIC mining. Well, they're actually mining, right? Those two are actually mining. But when it comes to Helium or even Planet Watch and the others, you're creating or you're getting paid for bandwidth like on Deeper. So it's actually a reward or a type of a payment. Anyway, look, here's what I want to talk to you about. I'm going to keep it brief. For some reason, my knee is killing me. It's like throbbing. I was playing with my daughter. She's a little martial artist, and she whacked me with some boots, I think, in the knee yesterday in the store. And, oh, she got me good. So, you know how I feel about the iHub Global aspect, what's going on there. But that's okay. We can still offer what you want to do. If you want to go forward with them, that's great. We're going to offer a plan B, which I think is actually even better. And you have more say-so and more control. So we'll do that going into this next week. We'll call a webinar together and get people that are interested. Those are already affiliated with us. Offer you both options, the iHub option or the DeFi IoT Latin America option, which is actually affiliated with a different company that we are partners with. So here's what I want to talk about right now, FATF. The report, you know, I really like getting updated on a lot of things too. Is, you know, I listen to a lot of different channels, YouTubers mostly, and read different sources to try to bring you the truth. Our experience as well, right? Like in iHub, we were there on the ground. I spoke to people personally and so forth. So when we talk what's going on there, because we were there, and my experience in the corporate world also helps out a lot. It basically is this. Here at DeFi IoT Latin America, this is what we've tried to do, is bring you the truth on things. Then you decide, okay, what you want to do. And please, if you like this stuff, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell, so every time there's a new video comes out, we try to put out 4 or 5 a week, if not more, and some how-tos, and try to teach something that's new. I think we've got the Nodal coming up. We're going to work on too this next week. Other things we're working on as well. Another version we're going to do in Axie Infinity in Spanish. Most people in English understand there's a lot of videos out there in English. So there's other things we're going to be doing. Anyway, here's the bottom line. FATF, they came out with their, what was it, like 30-something suggestions for laws that are passed in the countries, each country. And basically, it's really ridiculous. Fortunately, it's not something that's obligated to enforce. It's not obligatory. In other words, just, you know, it's not a governing body yet that can say you have to do this. However, for those third world countries and countries that need or rely on the IMF Bank, International Monetary Fund, or the World Bank for any type of funding or any type of help, financial help, in other ways too, the United Nations, If they don't comply with FATF regulations, then they actually could be denied or held out of favor for getting those benefits. So if you apply with FATF requirements, which is all stemmed to the United Nations and the World Economic Forum, this is kind of like their policing arm that nobody elected, and none of them were elected actually. And so they're coming down hard on crypto. Cold wallets, want to make them basically illegal. If you try to travel with a cold wallet, that could be considered contraband. That's where they're going with this. Your travel, if you want to have the travel clause that they're implementing. And again, I can sit here all day long and no blue cars that come by at all. I wait to nothing, and then, a person comes out here I'm staying with and gets in the car. The travel ban, the travel clause, $1,000. If you transfer $1,000, that needs to be traced. As if you were doing a bank transfer to bank, who it came from, why, justified, where it's going, why it's going, the same thing. So they're going to make it worse than the actual banking system is what they're trying to implement. We'll go over those. I'll leave the link down below too for the FATF results and what they're suggesting for all the countries to do. Here's the problem. 2 people from the U.S. Treasury Department are on that committee. Okay, so they're the ones behind this drive. So you can see exactly where this administration in the U.S. wants to go right now. This current administration today, right? They want to actually overthrow and control everything of cryptocurrencies. They said that anything that's private is suspect. So anything we try to do this decentralized DeFi, or it's private, it keeps our privacy, it should be suspect and it's most likely criminal. That's what they're stating. What's that going to mean for us coming down? I don't know. However, here's what it does mean. Why do you think the crypto market is booming as it is right now? Well, they say, well, in November it does that. Yeah, but not like this before. These are new record highs, and they're pretty much staying there. Will it correct? I don't know. I thought it would, but because they're putting this regulation in, it favors your institutional investors. And institutional investors, unfortunately, are the greater market share of cryptocurrency, especially Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? And now they're going to gain a greater market share. That means, though, that it could become decentralized. And the more they gain that market share, the more decentralized it becomes, and the less opportunity we're going to have to be able to get involved. And if we do, the less stable it's going to be, actually, in the end, because they can change the rules, like we saw what happened with iHub Global. Because it's so centralized, they just change the rules, and everybody else down the line has to do it if they want to participate with them, or you're out of the car. You have to go figure out your own way. I like figuring out our own way. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. I think, and I'm hoping that DeFi is going to continue to exist, and that in you, like in us, there's that desire to have our free market and have control of our property. So, at the end of the day, please research this, study it yourself, look at it, read between the lines what they're saying, but they're not trying to hide much here. They're being pretty bold what they want to do, what they want asking other countries to do. We'll see what happens in Ecuador. Their president's a banker. I hope El Salvador, Bukele can get reelected. I know you got to change the constitution for that, and there's questions if that's good or bad too, right? But I want to see these countries that are defending our right to cryptocurrencies, and I know it's not all decentralized down there either. So that's another concern as well, right? So when the government do get in, they legalize it and so forth, is it become decentralized? And another big truck comes by. I had no place private I can go here, so you're going to have to bear with me. Sorry about that. There's no privacy whatsoever. Even in the mountains, I tried to talk to you guys, and as I'm all alone, people drive up, come walking up. It's like no place you can escape anymore. And that's what I don't want to have in our financial market. I want to be able to go someplace where I can keep my property in my privacy. So if you like what we're doing, stay with us. Read below, please. What's going to be there? I'm going to put the link down below for the FATF decisions that they made and their suggestions they're making to all the countries in the world now, what they should do with cryptocurrencies. And basically, it's going to smother it and make it very difficult for you and I to operate it. Will it do away with it? I don't think so. I think there's enough desire for freedom out there. And I've run into all kinds of people here, even in California. When I traveled through California, it was incredible. DeFi, IoT, Latin America, stay with us. See you soon.